Okay, I'm Claudio Chinali. I am 37 years old. I born in Naples, but I feel a citizen of the world, first of all. This because my parents are not specifically from Naples. My father is from the north, my mother is from Rome. We travel a lot. Before I born, my parents live in Germany. Then after I born, they live in United States with me. Then I come here. So where I come from, I don't know. For sure from this land. I made my study in Naples. I made classic scientific study. I make scientific life school. Then I start engineering, telecommunication engineering. And then when I was 21, 22, I start to desire very strongly to be inside food and hospitality business. And I start this career. I start with a very good chef in Italy. The name is Igles. He's a great chef. He's very famous. He teach me everything. I was always connected with the food. In my family, even if my parents are not connected at all with restaurant business, we always give great attention to the food. During Christmas time, my family used to make fresh pasta by hand. So I remember when I was 4 or 5 that my parents was opening the door, with the filling and closing. I was trying to close. Of course, I was not able, and my ravioli or manti, how you call it in Turkey, was different from the other. The first time that I came in Istanbul was in 2009. My chef at that time, Bruno Barbieri, that is a master chef in Italy, television chef, very famous, was invited for a special dinner from a very important 5-star hotel. Positively shocked, because the image of the city from outside, from Italy, for example, was not as it is. I was considering Istanbul much more simple, much connected to the Middle West culture. But in reality, when I arrived, I find a super modern city, but at the same time with full of history, with full of even old quarter. I find everything in the same place. Of course, there are a lot of dishes that I taste for the first time in this city. This city has the luck. In the food, in the kitchen, on the table, you find a very democratic way to put all together. And this is very nice. This is one of the reasons that bring me here. Because I don't believe too much in the nation limit in terms of culture. But the most strange stuff, or let's say the most interesting stuff that I eat was the Chinali. That is this technique of cooking the vegetable, aromatizing that with olive oil, not just cooking with olive oil. That is very nice, in a very healthy and tasty way to cook vegetable that is slightly different from other style, but give a touch to the vegetable. I think that Turkish food can take, maybe already take, I can say, a very important role in the world food culture. Of course, to develop this is not just enough to have good chef or good product. It's a process, even in terms of communication, explaining, traveling, make the food know abroad from this. But one of the most consumed food in the world is doner kebab. So, and it's Turkish. There is nothing to say about this. Baklava or Turkish yogurt, kefir, that is something that's very healthy, that start to become very well known and popular all around the world. So let's tell that the people, when it's coming to Istanbul, is thinking to just eat doner kebab, and then I guess get shocked from the huge offer, and especially in Istanbul, that become in a way a small Turkey altogether. You can find from all around part of Turkey the different kind of kitchen. My suggestion is lost yourself in the city. Start to walk and lost yourself. Don't be afraid. People in Istanbul are very helpful. If you need any help, they will always help you to find where to go. It's a super safe city. I never feel in a dangerous situation. We can walk, even in a very silent street. I don't feel any danger, never. I feel safe. Of Of course, it's a huge city with all the problems that a huge city can have, but the city offers you millions of opportunity to see a different thing. You can see historical part, you can have natural approach. When you come in April, May, where there is the tulip time, is an amazing show all around the city. There is amazing museum, and sometimes it's just very nice to walk around. As a first, I want to say coffee. It's very nice, the history of the coffee of this city. The first coffee shop in the history born in this city, and this culture of coffee then arrived to Italy, where we think that we are the holder of this culture. In a way we are, but we was starting from this country influenced. Going instead very back in the past is not an ingredient, but in a way it is. It's the fire. Everybody is cooking food in this city with fire. Third one is general Bosphorus fishes. There is an incredible passion about fishing and eating grilled fish in the city. You will see all around the city these people fishing and then cooking that. Fourth, eggplant. The usage of eggplant is very nice in this city, used in a lot of different ways. I love eggplant salad, patlıcan salatası. That with that smoked touch. It's very nice, something so easy. It's just eggplant with some oil, salt, a little bit of garlic, nothing else. But when they grill, they burn outside, they take the inside, and they make this creamy meze, or dip, something very nice. There is a lot of other way of cooking that I really love. İmam Bayıldı is another one I love very much. And 50 is hard, maybe I need 6. Because there is meat, generally, let's tell maybe lamb. I love to go in fatty area in Kadın Pazarı to see the people that are cooking the lamb wall in tandoor style in this oven. It's so tender. You can never imagine that the meat can be so tender. And then spices. And on the spice, a spice that I don't use too much, that I start to learn in this country, it is cumin, that you use a lot. And that then become a little bit strange, but it helps a lot when are you using fat meat or heavy things to give a touch and have a more round flavor.